of the northeastern part of the state from the Cherokee. They ripped the gold out of the mountain, and after that came death and disaster. I know another thing about this mountain, having seen it from the trail below. The cliff I'm standing on curves back under itself, creating a jutting shelf. I wouldn't even have to jump out to fall. I could just take one small step, and it would all be over. I might crash straight down through branches and needles before I hit something solid, but eventually I would hit. And it would hurt. Just like it must have hurt Chantal. The cliff, the whipping wind, the thoughts of death, the whole scenario is so over-the-top gothic, it almost makes me laugh. But it is poetic justice. Full circle closure. I am a runner. Always have been, in different ways. And now, after all the years of running, in my head and heart, and even physically, every dawn at the track down the street from my house, I'm finally being forced to stop, to decide what I really want. Do I stay? Or do I throw myself off the cliff and end it, once and for all? To my left, down the trail, but still out of sight, I hear the rustle of leaves and breaking twigs. Someone is struggling up the path. Someone I know. My time is up. I have to decide, quickly, before I go back down the trail to that house and everything gets confused again, before I lose my way. Suddenly, another sound. The cry of a bird. In the blue above me, a hawk is tracing figure eights. He's relaxed, scanning the trees for dinner, not a care in the world, no idea of the drama unfolding below him. And then, beside him, a darker form. A vulture? Can he have already smelled what's happened here? If I go over the cliff, he will find me, too. Eventually. That's the way it works. Suddenly, the reptilian section of my brain kicks into gear, and I realize, with a jolt, that I can feel my blood pulsing through my veins, infusing every inch of my body with life. My body is still working, still doing its job, even as my thoughts turn to death. I guess no matter what kind of person I might be, no matter what I've done up to this point, I am a person who wants to live. I want to live. And then I go, scrambling down the side of the mountain, stumbling over roots and rocks, barely managing to keep myself upright. I press the iPad against my chest, gasping in the thin, cold air, but I keep going. There's no trail here, but right now, getting lost is better than being found. I will not die for anyone, not for Chantal, not even for the girl I was. I am running. Again. If that makes me a monster, so be it. Chapter 1, Saturday, October 13th. 6 days before. My fiancé, Heath sat all the way at the back of the crowded bar. I could see his reflection in the mirror behind the liquor bottles. Dark hair hiding his eyes, shoulders hunched over the glossy oak slab, tipping a glass of brown liquid into his mouth. Seeing him like this felt artificial, like a scene out of a movie. This was the last place Heath would come. This bar on East Howard. Hence the last place I thought to try. And yet, here he was. My know-it-all brain helpfully told me why. He's hiding from you. I stood just inside the door, my legs gone wobbly beneath me. From dinner time to just past midnight, I'd been driving around this city, checking out his favorite haunts, fueled by surging adrenaline. Now that